Okay, it is time to move on to the heart of Excel and learn about functions. So what exactly are functions? Whenever you hear the term function, you want to think equation, formula, calculation, or doing math to some type of degree. Functions are ready-made, built-in formulas that have been designed to be fill in the blanks. And functions basically break down to three parts. The first part is an equal sign. The second part is the name of the calculation that you want to do. And the third part is telling Excel what cells to do the calculation on. If you think back to your old grade school days, the first calculation they taught you how to do was how to add numbers up. And that's where we'll start with Excel, good old-fashioned addition. Whenever you add numbers up, you use the sum function. In this lesson, we'll look at the various ways to do addition, and you can pick and choose the ones you like the best. In this example, we want to add up our expenses. We can do that by clicking on a blank cell, then type out equal, sum, open parentheses, and then we'll click and drag over the numbers that we want to add up, press our Enter key, and we're all done. Here's another way to do addition. If you look up here in the upper left-hand corner, there's this FX icon. This FX icon is referred to as the insert function icon. However, it's easier if you think about it as being the home of the functions. So to use this method, we could click on the FX icon, then do a search for our calculation, which is the sum. We'll see it from the list here, so we can just click on OK. And then with this prompt, all we have to do is simply give Excel the numbers. We can do that by doing a click and drag, press Enter, and now we've done the sum in a different way. A third way to do addition is to use the AutoSum, which is located up here in the upper right-hand corner. To use the AutoSum, simply click it, spot check your range. If that looks good, press your Enter key, and you're all done. A fourth way to do addition is to double-click on the AutoSum. Just click where you want the formula to live, do a double-click on the AutoSum, and you're all done. A fifth way to do addition is to use the keyboard shortcut Alt-equal. So just click where you want the formula to be, Alt-equal, press Enter, all done. We've been doing addition for a few moments, so let's take a break and introduce a new concept called the Autofill. The Autofill is very flexible and there's a lot you can do with it. In this case, we'll isolate ourselves and see how the Autofill can benefit us when working with formulas. So if you study this example, you'll notice that we have to do addition over and over and over again. We can leverage the Autofill and have it do the heavy lifting for us. Here's how it works. Let's use the AutoSum to add these numbers up horizontally. Once that's completed, we'll click the cell that contains the formula. Then let our mouse rest on the lower right-hand corner of the active cell. The mouse will convert itself into a little black plus sign. With that black plus sign, simply click and drag down. And voila! Excel has duplicated our formulas. Just in case you haven't had enough, let's wrap up this lesson with even more ways of doing addition. Here's one you might like. You can select your cells ahead of time, and then when you're ready, click on your AutoSum. Alternatively, you can select your cells ahead of time, then press Alt-equal. But wait, there's more. Here's a cool gimmick you can do. If you hold your Control key down, you can select non-contiguous ranges. Once you're done selecting, click on your AutoSum, and there you go. Okay, this is getting a little out of hand. How about we draw the line here and move on to something else?